Coming up, a terrifying island twist causes the teams to fracture.
Sting have 6 team members, but Claw are catching them up fast as they race to escape from Scorpion Island.
Hi, I'm ZeeKay, and this is Escape from Scorpion Island, where events are about to take a sinister twist.
Hiya, I'm Joel, and believe me when I tell you that today our adventurers are in for a very challenging day.
Yep, the island is about to test them to their limits, both mentally and physically.
At first sight, Scorpion Island seems the perfect destination. A tropical paradise full of beauty and wonder.
But first impressions can be deceptive. The island also has a tricky side. Because Team Sting and Team Claw are being tested to their very limits to find out who's got what it takes to escape the island's clutches.
But the 2 teams are not alone. The island is holding people prisoner deep in the jungle. Each day, the island selects some of its captives to compete against each other in the Limbo Challenge. The winners are offered up as human prizes. Having watched the Limbo captives compete, the teams must each select 1 captive.
Sting and Claw then do battle, and the victorious team takes home their prize. Ultimately, the team with the most members has the best chance of escape.
At the moment, Claw have 5 team members, but Sting have 6. So it's all to play for.
There are 5 captives left in Limbo, but that could all change. Sting and Claw need to gain new players if they're to win the final battle to escape from Scorpion Island. But who's got the strength and the nerve to take on the next challenge?
In the deepest section of Thunder River, the island has created a tortuous underwater endurance course. The adventurers will have to demonstrate enormous swimming prowess and overcome their claustrophobia to battle their way against the full-on flow of the river. They will be fighting against the clock and struggling for breath all the way through to the last gasp.
They're going to need good skills and confidence in the water to conquer that. But will it be Sting or Claw making a splash in the last gasp? Remember, the numbers are almost level pegging, so let's see how they stack up. Last time, Team Claw was triumphant on Pedal of Peril.
So the winners, smiling, are Team Claw.
They claimed Lizzie as their human prize.
You are released from Limbo.
I'm really excited about having our new member, Lizzie, joining our team because, well, it's a new member, finally, for Team Claw, and she's got a really nice personality, and she's really enthusiastic, and I think she's going to fit in really well with our team.
So now Lizzie is an official member of Team Claw. But whilst Claw initiates Lizzie at the river base, there's been a development.
Team Sting isn't happy about Claw winning, and they're about to take matters into their own hands.
They've won 2 challenges and we've won 4.
How many?
You know, we should go and we should get them back.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about guys? If we go over there and take the faces and put them under the huts.
Why don't we turn all their furniture upside down?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Horrible joke.
Come on, guys, let's go. I don't get it.
So, with Claw away, Team Sting head over to Tree Camp.
We played a bit of a prank on Team Claw. Come on! We decided to turn all their furniture upside down, which is like the chairs, tables. We got all the face masks, turned them upside down and put them on the floor. With all the fruit, we all took a bite out of the apples.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it was wicked messing up the place. I really enjoyed it, but I really want to see their faces when they get back.
Will they realise that Sting has done this?
Actually, surprised someone ate out. Oh, someone ate our apples.
And someone put a snake there.
Guys,
Lachlan. Oh, this was Team Sting.
yeah, this was Team Sting.
Team Claw think they're really cool at the moment because it's their first challenge they've won in like ages, so that they think they are the best.
I don't see why they had to do that. There was no reason for them to have to do this.
I know that. That was really horrible. I think they did it because they're jealous. And we won. They just can't stand losing.
Yeah, I reckon they did it because they're sore losers.
Team Claw did rub it in a bit. They were like, they were showing off that they won, and we were just like, yeah, whatever, we still got more people than you.
Claw head over to Team Sting to confront them, but Team Sting deny all knowledge.
All our stuff is on the ground.
The island did it to us too. All this table, that chair that was off, the esky was upside down. There was stuff all over our huts too. There was leaves all over them.
I believe you.
It was like
The furniture was actually turned upside down, but it wasn't really a nice welcoming because it was like everything there was just upside down. Everything was a mess. Some people bit through our apples and stuff like that, so it was a little bit freaky what happened. But then when we found out it was Team Sting, so tomorrow we're gonna get them back. We are going to get them back so badly they'll get that they were called Sting.
But practical jokes were put to one side because last night at the Island Fire, Sting and Claw were told of a terrifying twist that would rip through the very heart of the teams. If you fail to win the next challenge, you will lose a team member.
That team member will then go to limbo. So it's up to Alex and it's up to Tara whether you sacrifice yourself or another teammate. Have a look round and think. This is a dilemma. Who would you pick if you were Tara or Alex? Somebody strong to give you the best chance of winning, or somebody you most want to sacrifice if you lose?
Tara, you will choose first.
I'm confident.
Final decision?
It's Jake.
You have chosen Jake
Yes.
to take part in the next challenge.
Yes.
Thank you.
So Alex, have a think about it, have a look around.
Alex, go with any of us, because if you're saying the team won't fit without any of us, it won't fit without you.
Yeah, but it fits us.
Yeah, and it fits with you. Don't worry about it. It's not going to hurt anyone's feelings, and we don't need to think about it because losing isn't coming into the equation.
Guys, you all are really good, and I don't think you guys, we would be a team without everyone. I'm gonna have to go with myself.
Alex makes an impressive decision. Rather than sacrifice any of his teammates, he puts himself up instead.
But how is Team Sting reacting to Alex's decision?
It made me respect him more, because I thought you've got to have a lot of courage to put yourself up through that and to jeopardise your future in the camp against the other people in your team.
I felt really good when Alex picked himself for it because it made me feel part of a team because he didn't pick me.
And I think that was amazing of him to do that, because he obviously feels really strongly about his team.
Well, if I went to limbo, I think I'd be really, really sad for a start, because our team Sting is really good, and I wouldn't fit without our team, and I don't know how I would cope.
How has the island sacrifice affected Team Claw?
It's a very, very hard decision, and it killed me in my mind for ages.
I found it really hard to decide between you two. And did you see how hard it was for me?
Tara was finding it really hard to choose between Jake and Lizzie to do the challenge. We all felt really confident with Jake, but she wasn't too sure.
We won't lose you, don't worry.
Yeah, we
won't. We won't.
Very, very confused because I'm not sure what's happening and I don't really want to go to limbo.
So we don't want to lose anyone because we're a really strong team. But if Jake wins and we gain someone, that would be really, really good, because then I think we've got a really strong team already, and if we get someone else, we'll have this perfect team.
So one of the teams will lose a member later on today, and at the same time the other team will get a new teammate from limbo. But who will it be?
Hidden away in the dark jungle is a mysterious clearing. It is the home of a mound of rocks with amazing powers. This is the Stone of Selection. Each day, the Stone of Selection will choose a handful of limbo captives and force them to compete for the chance to join Sting or Claw. But living inside the stone is something dark and twisted. This is what happened at the Stone of Selection last night.
Welcome to the Stone of Selection.
Who's hoping to be stung today?
All of us.
Everyone wants to get out of limbo, so I reckon everyone wants to be stung.
Everybody wants to be stung.
Yeah.
Limbo captives, are we ready?
Yeah!
The Scorpion has until the sands of time run out to make its selection. Put your hands inside the Stone of Selection.
Ollie, you've been stung, which means you're taking part in the next challenge.
Who will be next?
Alex, you've been stung, which means you'll also take part in the next challenge.
Oliver, you've been stung blue. Alex, you've been stung white. This means you two will go head-to-head. Oliver, how are you feeling?
I'm really excited. We've never had a head-to-head before, so it'll be really interesting to see who comes out on top with me and Alex. So,
Alex, you've got another chance to get out of limbo. Are you going to make this one count?
Yeah, I hope so, and I really hope I win. Me and Oliver should be great competition against each other.
Alex or Ollie, you will leave limbo tomorrow, but the remaining limbo captives expect another captive to come back to your camp.
oh my God.
Now, what could that possibly mean? Yeah, Jack, any ideas what that could mean?
I think that means like the losing team out of Sting and Claw will have to forfeit one of their players, and then the person who wins goes to their team, maybe.
I can tell you that the island has demanded a sacrifice from either Team Sting or Claw. We cannot give you any more information than this. Limbo captives, all you need to know is that you will be gaining a new member in the next challenge. Are you clear with that?
Yes.
So, Limbo captives, it's time to gather your thoughts. Goodbye.
Bye.
So, in the last gasp, Oliver will be pitted against Alex. One of these limbo captives will be joining Sting or Claw at the end of today.
But are there any power players inside this cage? We'll find out later. Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, Sting's Alex and Claw's Tara are waiting to watch the Limbo captives in action.
So we know the island has a twist up its sleeve. 2 Limbo captives go head-to-head to battle it out. Now remember, the loser returns back to Limbo, and the winner will be offered to either sting or claw in the ultimate Jeopardy rounds. But who knows what could possibly happen next? Alex, what are you looking for in your Limbo captive?
Someone who's strong, like always, someone who can work as a team and is a good team player.
Okay. Tara,
Hello.
captain of Claw.
Yeah.
What are you looking for in your Limbo captive?
Someone who's focused, who can swim very well, who has a level head and is very good with heights.
So then let's remind ourselves who the island is offering up from Limbo.
Out of the 2 Limbo captives playing today, there is 1 power player up for grabs. Alex with Freeze. On his first day, he was marked red, the sign of the power player. Freeze. This has the ability to stop time. On Alex's command, the opposition must freeze, at which point the rival team must stop dead for 20 seconds, allowing his team to catch up or streak ahead.
Alex can only use his power play once he's joined Sting or Claw. The teams will be desperate to win a power player, but his identity is a secret.
The adventurers will take turns to swim against the mighty flow of Thunder River. They have to dive deep down under 2 sets of barrels into claustrophobic spaces where there are skulls which they must release. But the challenge isn't over until they've raced back, dived down for 1 more skull and put it into place. Whichever adventurer does it the quickest wins.
Oliver, are you ready?
Ready!
3, 2, 1, go!
That's an impressive start from Oliver. He's looking really fast, and that is against the flow of the river.
Under the first barrel, remember, it's really claustrophobic in there.
Great stuff. That's the first skull.
Now remember, Oliver said he was a very good swimmer. So far, he's proving that.
But it's not all about the swimming. He's got to release the skulls. And he seems like he's finding it really hard. No, he's not. He's got the second skull, and he's already on his way to the third.
This is quick. Remember, it's against the clock. Third skull.
Yeah, he's doing really well releasing those skulls. There it is, the third skull. And now he's free to swim to the second set of barrels. This is a really tough swim. As the river narrows, the current gets harder. This has got to be really exhausting. But as he gets to the second set of barrels, he's showing no signs of slowing down. That's it, the first skull of this set. This skull seems to be taking Oliver much longer. Maybe it's the icy temperatures that are making him struggle with that bag. Oh no, he's got another one.
Second skull.
And now it's just the last skull. And he's making great time. Yep, it's out.
3 skulls. He's now on the glory run back. Remember, he said he's a really fast swimmer. The current is with him this time.
And it really shows. Just look how fast Oliver is swimming right now. He does not want to waste a single second. Oh no, he's caught his arm. Oh no, he's free. He's fine. That was only a small setback, but it would be awful for Oliver if that proved decisive.
Here he comes. He's still strong. He's a great swimmer.
He's almost there. He's just got to dive down, grab the skull, and put it into place.
He's got the skull. Put it in. He's done it. Stop the clock.
Woo!
Slightly exhausted?
Yeah, it's really hard, and down there it's really close. The skulls are really hard to get out the bag, so Well, I was quite pleased with that though.
You said you were a strong swimmer, and you definitely are. That glory swim all the way back to get the skull, you were so quick. Were you not out of breath?
I was really tired because it takes it out of you going down and trying to get the skulls out of the bag every like 2 seconds, but I just went for it because I knew that every second counted in this because I really want to get out of limbo. So
when you go underwater and you go into your breathing hole, how much room have you got in there? Is it really claustrophobic?
it's really tight. It is seriously tight. There's no room. You couldn't swing a cat in there, as they say.
How do you think Alex is going to get on with this?
I'm sure he'll try his best, but you know, I don't think his best is going to be good enough.
Are you feeling confident?
I thought I did quite well in that challenge, so yeah, I feel confident.
So we just need to wait to find out your time.
Yeah, I know.
It will be revealed soon. Well done, Oliver, mate. You were brilliant. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, it was a solid performance from Oliver. Next, let's see what Alex can do.
Alex, are you ready? Yeah! 3, 2, 1, go!
This is a powerful start from Alex after what must feel like a lifetime in limbo. He's obviously desperate to win this and get out of there.
Oliver was brilliant. Can Alex be as good? Here he goes.
Oh dear, he's struggling even to get under the first barrel. No, there he is. He's through just as well because he's got 5 more to get under. Now he's getting the skull out of the bag. He could really do with picking up the pace here.
First skull through the hatch.
Well, he's made much lighter work of going under that second barrel. It's really good stuff from Alex. But is he going as fast as Oliver? And that's skull number 2. Alex has really got into gear for this challenge, and he's wasting no time in getting to the 3rd skull.
Now, you see, he said that he wasn't very confident underwater. He really shouldn't have said that. He's doing exceptionally well at the moment. 3 skulls onto the next barrel.
Remember, this narrow section of Thunder River is where the current is at its strongest. Look how hard Alex is finding this. Imagine the sheer determination he's going to need to pull himself through. Yeah, that's the first skull of this set, but Alex has got so much more to do if he wants to beat Oliver. Now this water is freezing. Alex's fingers must be going numb. And can you imagine how much harder that makes releasing the skulls?
I've just seen a skull come out. 3rd skull, and then he's on his way back. There it is, the 3rd skull.
So he's out from under the last barrel, and now it's just the final swim back. This is gonna be tough. Has he got the strength to do it?
He's looking quick, actually. He's doing so well, Alex.
Alex has clearly put everything he's got into this challenge, and it's been an impressive bid to finally leave limbo. But will it be in vain?
Come on, Alex, come on! Here he goes, he needs to find the skull. Has he got the breath to go underwater and find it? Here he goes. It's a big gasp. He's got the skull.
Oh
no! It's in! Stop the clock! You were incredible. I thought you said you weren't that confident.
It wasn't to start off with, but it was all right.
How are you feeling right now? Exhausted?
Yeah, very.
Let's talk through it then. First of all, the swim against the current to the first set of barrels. How did you find that?
It was hard to begin with, but then I found it a bit easier as I got into my stride. And as I got to the first barrels, I had to stop a bit and catch my breath because it was very cold in there.
I was going to say, is it that cold?
It's very cold.
Now, the first set of barrels, you have to go under and take that deep breath. Now, you seemed to struggle with that first one, but after that, you did really well. Was it just that shock of that first one?
Yeah, just as I got to it, I tried to go under the first time, but I think they take a big enough breath so I have to get up again and take another one to go under.
Do you think you've done a good time?
I think I've done all right.
Are you ready for the results?
Yes, I think it's going to be very close, and I think I might have just won it. I hope so, anyway.
We'll find out soon. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
The last gasp was yet another incredibly close challenge. Let's take a second look. Both adventurers got off to a flying start, but while Oliver quickly made it under the first barrel, Alex had trouble. They both freed the skulls at great pace, coping well with the icy waters and showing no signs of claustrophobia. So it looked like it all came down to the final swim. Alex seemed slower, but it was Oliver who managed to get tangled. All in all, it was great work from Alex and Oliver. They should both feel really proud of their efforts. But of course, there can only be one winner.
Good luck, mate.
We do have a clear winner. One of you did it in a great time. I can tell you it was so close. But the winner of the Limbo Challenge today is... Oliver.
Well done, mate. You did really well. It was really close, like you said, so...
It was so close. It really was. You don't know how close it was. Seconds. It was just a brilliant challenge to watch. You should be very proud of yourself.
Yeah.
You said you weren't confident underwater. You were absolutely amazing.
Really well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
However, I do have to send you back to Limbo. I am so sorry. How do you feel about that?
I'm partly gutted, but not that gutted because my friend's gone to Sting or Claw and I've had a good time and, well, another night in Limbo, it seems.
Alex, I'm so sorry, but you have to return to Limbo. Off you go.
Bye.
So, finally, Oliver won the Limbo Challenge, and it's now up for grabs as a human prize with a chance to join Sting or Claw. We'll find out more soon, but what we do know is that after his huge struggle, Oliver has finally left Limbo. It's been another eventful day here on Scorpion Island. Two of our Limbo captives going head-to-head.
Next time, Alex and Jake will have to do the exact same in the ultimate Jeopardy round, with one of them heading to Limbo.
You can't afford to miss it.
Next time, Sting's Alex takes on Claw's Jake in ultimate Jeopardy. But who will be sacrificed to Limbo?